Good evening to all my wonderful viewers out there, and welcome back to another Streetwear Talk video, the series where I cover the latest streetwear releases, I cover the latest streetwear news, and of course, in the series, I just discuss anything to do with streetwear or fashion. Now, in today's video, I'm going to be covering everything to do with an upcoming collaborative release, or maybe a past collaborative release by the time I edit and upload the video. What I'm going to be covering is the collaboration between HUF Worldwide, or HUF Skateboards, and legendary Detroit producer J Dilla. And you would be right to say, how does this work in 2024, Daniel? Because J Dilla passed many years ago. Yes, well, quite obviously it is with his estate, and they are collaborating with HUF Worldwide to give us a capsule of pieces, both accessories and clothing, for a nice little drop in 2024, which I'm always for. I really love J Dilla. I've got, I don't know, oh yeah, I'm gonna try and show it to you. I have donuts done by Jeff Jank, tattooed on my arm here, which I actually do need to get touched up because in the healing process I lost a little bit of the yellow there. But yes, love him, have him tattooed, love his work, love his production with A Tribe Called Quest, The Far Side. There's Common, there's so many artists, so many songs I could talk about when it comes to his work. I'm a huge fan, and when I hear that a clothing brand or a skating brand is willing to do a collaboration and a bunch of pieces themed around him, I'm in. I've got to talk about it on the YouTube channel. And that's what we'll talk about today. We'll cover the release details to do with the pieces, the editorial, and then we'll go over to HUF's store page and we'll actually check out the pieces there. So we'll head on over to a Hypebeast article first to cover the release details and the editorial, and then to the store page for the pieces. Let's head on over to that Hypebeast article now, and we'll start covering the release details for this capsule. So here we are at the Hypebeast article that we're going to be using today, guys. It'll be linked down in that description section below if you want to have a read yourselves. We've got, oh, look at that. That's actually kind of crazy. Some of the prime examples that I mentioned of. Oh, and of course, Slum Village, yes, because like Fantastic Volume 1 and 2 is fantastic. So yeah, there's also that as well. I mean, again, we could talk about his legacy for ages, but we need to talk about the clothing and not get distracted. So here we are, release details. It dropped on November 14th 2024. It'll be releasing in store and online at HUF's locations. I'm assuming J Dilla doesn't have a, I mean, it could release at Stone Throw Records, I suppose. That's a possibility, but it looks to just be HUF. So yeah, Thursday the 14th, in store and online. If you have any further questions, drop them in the comment section below, and I'll help you out the best that I can. But let's get into the editorial, a little shoot of the pieces and see what we're getting, and then we'll go over to the store page and see them there as well. So up first, we get a, I wouldn't call it a varsity jacket because it's not very, I guess, collegiate inspired. I'd probably call it more of like a stadium jacket or something like that, because it looks like something that you would buy at a sports game. We've got J Dilla, what looks to be House, KJ Productions, and The Basement, I think. So probably the house that he did a lot of his first initial records on. I don't really know the actual reference of the house that's kind of mentioned here at the moment. I have seen some photos of him producing in rooms, etc., on Instagram and stuff like that, so maybe it's shouting out to that place there. We've got him crate digging on an all-over print sweater, which I actually really like. I think this is a really nice piece. The all-over print design is done well as well. Here's another shot of the stadium jacket. Welcome to Detroit. I like that. JD, his previous name before he changed to J Dilla, embroidered along the side here. HUF, very iconic logo here. Some other details along the sides of the arm and chest here. I'm assuming there's a back graphic as well. All songs produced by J Dilla, this sampler, which is really cool to see. We've got 2 turntables in the back as well. We've got an all-over print denim by the looks of it. Turn It Up, J Dilla, Motor City, all these Detroit, Michigan, you know, references and whatnot throughout there. A necklace with a half bitten into donut, which is very fitting considering his last solo album was Donuts. We've got the matching pants for the denim set. Looks to be a cardigan, I think, because there looks to be a you know, photo t-shirt underneath. So probably a cardigan. Produced by J Dilla. I actually do like the cap. The cap is quite nice. And then last but not least, the back of the cardigan. All songs produced by J Dilla. HUF on the bottom there as well. I kind of would have liked the cardigan not to have that detail on the back. I think just having what it had on the front was fine. But what can you do, I suppose? And then we have some further details on the hat that we can't really see as well. And the back of the denim. Okay, cool. My favorite pieces that I've seen so far. The stadium jacket. The cardigan isn't too bad, even though the details on the back of it kind of swings me either way. The cap is cool. And the all-over print sweater of him crate digging is really cool as well. But that is the editorial. Let's go check out all the pieces that actually dropped using the store page and see what we got. Here we are at the store page, guys, and I'm already seeing some pieces sold out, which is unfortunate because some of those are my favorite pieces in this collection, but most of it we did see in the editorial, but there's a couple pieces we didn't. Like this piece here, the skateboard, we didn't see the skateboard. Yeah, those are the 2 main pieces. And one of my favorite pieces, I really wish I could have picked up this skateboard. I would have loved to get a wall mount for it and put it in my hallway behind me. That would have been such a sick piece to own, but unfortunately it's gone. Maybe I can pick one up further down the line. But we also have here a Donuts 45 adapter. So that is the adapter that goes in the center of the whole of 45 RPM or 7-inch records. From my knowledge, traditionally American pressed ones have a huge hole in the center for some reason. So you have to get an adapter for the most point for those 45s. I prefer my 45s with just a little hole in them so they fit on the traditional turntable, but most of them will have that huge hole and you will need an adapter like this to actually use it. So it's actually, you know, like, it's a callback to his past. It's something relevant to music. I actually really like that very small accessory that's probably going to get overlooked by a lot of people here. The clothing itself, the denim is fine. It's okay. Doesn't speak too much to me, although it makes sense that we probably want to do some workwear because the Detroit jacket is also where he's from, Detroit. So it makes sense to have workwear or workwear inspired pieces kind of coming in here. The stadium jacket, very nice, very, very nice. The cardigan, I like the look of the cardigan from the front. The back of it, that's where you kind of lose me. It's the same price as the sweater, and I would probably go the sweater for the price that they're asking for. The pendant is really cool. It looks like it comes with a chain as well, and I kind of hope it does because I wouldn't want to just buy the pendant, but that's cool as well. We've got the 2 graphic t-shirts, which, you know, they look all right. Nothing crazy. I mean, the black one looks better than the white one. I like all the details on the back of this one. The white one, it's fine. All in all, yeah, this is a fine collaboration. I would have liked to seen maybe his iconic hat that he wears in, well, a lot of his photos, as we can see from this digging one, but I'm thinking more so the Donuts hat. That would have been really nice to see that come to life here. But, you know, you can't have everything, I suppose. But would I pick up pieces from this collaboration? Absolutely. I'd love to pick up this sweater, the skateboard, and the hat. They're probably the 3 pieces I'm most keen on, and maybe the adapter as well, because I actually do have a bunch of vinyl. The rest of the pieces, neither here nor there. I could go either way, in all honesty, but it's a fun little capsule, and I'm glad that we got HUF to do some pieces with J Dilla, because I remember over the past 12 months I was looking at J Dilla official merch from his Spotify, and it looks really tacky. So this is way better than a lot of the merch that I was looking at, so I'm really glad to see something like this, because now it looks like clothing that's less tacky for J Dilla fans. So I'm on board. I'm absolutely here. Go check out his merch and see if you feel the same way as me. But I definitely think this collaboration's a lot better than that. But yeah, I'm happy with this and would love to see more. I'd love to hear your guys' thoughts on it. Maybe you feel very differently. How do you feel about this collaboration that dropped this year? Is it a hit for you? Is it a miss for you? Let me know how you feel about this collab down in that comment section below. And that's everything to cover with the collaboration, guys. We covered the release details, all the individual pieces, and my thoughts and opinions on the collaboration as a whole. It's better than his merch. Would I have loved to see more? Absolutely. I would have loved to see like a photo tee or a merch t-shirt with like donuts, J-Lib, all these other references to his career, everything like that. That would have been really cool to see. But honestly, I'll take what I can get. And if I can get slightly more tasteful merch with J Dilla's iconography and references on it, I'll take it. I'll take it. And I think that's the position I'm in at the moment as a fan, which I'm sure maybe a lot of you guys would be in a similar situation. But I'd love to hear from you guys on if you picked up anything from this collaboration. Did you go for the sweater? Did you go for the jacket? Did you go for the denim? Let me know down in that comment section below. And of course, if you want me to keep covering upcoming collaborations with J Dilla or HUF, you know what I'm going to ask you for. I'm going to ask you for the 3 indicators I always ask you for, which is the like on this video, a comment in that comment section down below, and if you haven't already, the best indicator you can give me is a subscribe to the channel. As mentioned in previous uploads, we're trying to hit the subscriber milestone of 3,895 subscribers before the end of November. We're literally like 2 subscribers off, so tell 2 mates, get them to tell 2 mates, and hopefully before the end of the month we should be able to hit that milestone. But I think that's everything I have to say about this collaboration, guys. Hopefully one day I'll be able to pick up some more of the pieces, but I enjoyed it and I hope to see a lot more. So keep releasing more HUF. I want to see it. But that's everything. So until the next Streetwear Talk video, until the next drop list video, until the next J Dilla video, in general, I'll catch you later.